Now we have to remember that we have a lot of different types of objects. Some correspond to certain senses and not others. For example, we could have a guitar, which we can see. We can see the guitar, and we can also hear it. So corresponding to vision and hearing. Other objects can correspond to other senses. Another example might be wine. You can taste it and you can also touch it. So that's what I forgot also. The guitar, you can see it and you can touch it as well as hear it. With wine, for example, you can taste it, sense of taste. You can see it, you can touch it, and you can taste it. And actually, you can also smell it. So you've got all of the senses in the case of many of the foods, except for hearing, of course. You know, the sound, unless you consider the sound of, for example, chewing on an apple could produce a crunching sound. So you could associate that with eating an apple. An apple you can see, you can taste, you can smell, you can touch, and potentially you could hear. You hear the crunching sound of the apple as you're eating it. So we have examples of different things. Also, I wanted to mention that some of the abstract ideas or forms, like love, could be at least indirectly conjured up, or certain feelings could be, for example, certain moods could be produced by wine or music, or a combination of those. The taste of a particular meal, the sight of a particular environment can conjure up feelings. And so although feeling technically doesn't have a direct representation in the physical world, a direct form, so to speak, it can be embodied in a suitable or associated vehicle for expression. In this case, the wine conjures a mood, the music conjures mood, feelings of elation, happiness, potentially love, other types of feelings. In music, we have what are called the modes. And the modes, you can do some research on this if you're interested. You can go through the modes. These are scales, musical scales, and you can go from a depressing mood to a happy mood. So in this case, music is associated and has been studied, at least in a great majority of cases, to be capable of producing certain types of moods. So we can say that certain substances, foods, sights, things that we hear, as well as certain things we can associate touch. So we want to look at all the scales. For example, for vision, we would have a scale from dark to light. For music, we would have a scale from treble to bass, or bass to treble, whichever way you want to associate it, and you could create a correlation between